Alright, my zero-turn mower threw a bearing in the idler pulley, and so it won't mow right now. I need to get a part for it. But since the grass was getting long, I was looking for alternatives. I turned to the old Suburban, and I had a mower deck, and I stuck it under there, and I got all the things hooked up, and it just burned the belt when I tried to engage it. Just nothing but smoke. So I try to turn the pulley by hand, and it does move a little bit. I try to get a nut on it. Nothing seemed to work. I turned the blade, and of course it just spins the pulley under there. And so I did what every good, respectable person would do. I called my dad, and he said, hey, these things have a brake on them to stop that blade from turning. And I thought, okay, I'll go get my other setup from the other machine. I got two of these when I bought them. And so I'll just take this rod off and put it into that mechanism that controls the brake, which I presumed was that hole right there. It would somehow push or pull or something, but that's just a hole. And besides that, it wouldn't go all the way through, right? That little tube is way longer than anything you could get that through. Well, no, that's not gonna work. All right, well, then I decided I'd just make one of those things, and I had some bars laying around and stuff, and I thought, well, I'll just take one of these and maybe bend that so it's gonna fit in there, and that'll fit down into that hole, and then I'll have a rod that will just pull back and forth on that to stop it from breaking. But, well, I didn't know. Well, I was gonna make it out of this, trying to emulate that old part. Uh-oh, I lost it already. You ever do that? Alright, I was gonna try to make this part. So I thought, well, this C-clamp has a screw, and it has a handle. I could make it like that. And so I cut the this C-clamp, let me just tell you, this C-clamp is not my friend. I've tried to use this C-clamp many times, and well, it's just not long enough. You can screw it all the way down, and it only comes about 1.5 inches from meeting the end of there. And so I always hated it. So I figured I'd cut that off, weld that to that thing, have that thing come through there with a pin. I got a piece of bar off of this that already had a hole in it. And then I'll put a cotter pin in there, and it'll hook up to one of the holes in there, and then I'll be able to pull it. But doggone, it doesn't. None of what I'm doing, I don't think is going to help me at all. But the good thing is, I destroyed the C-clamp. That baby is never going to cause me a problem again. So I don't know what I'm going to do right now. I'm going to have to actually find a solution rather than just jump into a bunch of conclusions. Yeah. Maybe I'll have to put this in my failure video category. Good luck out there. Don't stop trying.